on this page, you can see we are now on the click Heatmaps, and for our landing page, you can see a lot of people actually interacting with our navigation menu, and the options that they interact the most is the features. You can adjust the intensity here, right? You can see the feature, this option is the one that people interact with the most, which means that I can assume that people are very keen to explore more about our product features. Yes, so that is how you can use click Heatmaps to quickly find out whether people are interacting with your key elements, key call to actions button on your page, right? So you can look at your navigation menu, and then you can also look at your footer to actually see what are some of the informations that your visitors are looking for, because they scroll down to the bottom of your page, and then they if they click on a link on your footer means that there is some important piece of information that they need to they need on your website. So if you really see a pattern that your footer has a hotspot, you might want to make that piece of information more obvious, maybe more obvious on your page, maybe at the top of your page, or maybe something that somewhere that is for the visitor easier to find, instead of like scrolling down to the footer, right? So that is how you can use click Heatmaps to improve your user experience, as well as if you see if people are interacting with your elements that does not have a link. Like for example, you can see many of our visitors are actually clicking on this text, the lightweight information, which I could make a hypothesis that people are very concerned about whether our product will affect their page speed. So maybe they click on lightweight to actually want to find out more about how light, what is the weight of the Heroku tracking code, and they want to know more about how Heroku or will Heroku will affect their page speed, because right, the loading speed is a very important factor on the impact of your conversion rate, right? So maybe how we can improve our user experience is to add a link to this lightweight text, and then we provide more information to assure our users that okay, Heroku is lightweight, and how our tracking model works, and how or will Heroku affect their page speed, something like that, to provide more information to our user to assure them, right? So so basically there are two things that you can use click Heatmaps. One is to see whether people interacting with your key elements, key call to actions buttons, and the other thing is to actually see whether people are clicking on a non-linked elements, and whether it is whether you need to add a link to that non-linked elements, right? Okay, so I guess that is all for the